Sunshine, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the show. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. We want to start this morning with Jenny Power. Jenny, it's going to be like really warm the next few days,
come on,
right?
Bring it.
Oh, yes, it is, you guys. So if you love the warm weather, you love the sunshine, you're going to like the start here of this week. Right now, we're waking up to widespread clear conditions, plenty of sunshine, temperatures that are a little bit still on the cooler end through Spokane, currently at 45 degrees. But other than that, the rest of our conditions are mild. 52 right now in Wenatchee, 51 for Moses Lake. We're at 48 degrees currently for Coeur d'Alene with some low 40s through Sandpoint, Idaho. So our northern valleys continue to trend a little bit on the cooler end. But our current satellite and radar is calm and clear, which is why we're waking up to this widespread sunshine. Winds across the board are also light, which is definitely different from some of the gusty conditions we were seeing towards central Washington yesterday evening. We're in store for much more mild weather conditions for the day today. Taking a look at your planner, we'll hang on to this sunshine all the way through this afternoon, and will even remain clear here through this evening as well. And I also want to get you out the door with what we are seeing traffic-wise here out on the morning commute. Right now, this is going to be a live look for you at some of the road conditions we're seeing. I-90 and Harvard Road, things are moving smoothly. No major collisions to report to you at this time as traffic volumes are still low. And I do want to give a heads up to you for those of you that are out in Ritzville. You might want to plan for some extra time this morning. WashDOT crews will be resuming work on a paving project on southbound US 395 between milepost 96 near the 395 and I-90 interchange and 87 near Lind. Crews will be out working this morning at 7 until 4 this evening, and drivers can expect single lane closures and also some reduced speeds. Also this morning, Meadow Lane Road on the west side of the US 195 is going to be closed today for about a month. Construction crews are installing a J-turn at the intersection and a new sidewalk. Drivers will not be able to access Meadow Lane on the west side of 195, so southbound and northbound drivers will need to exit at Cheney Spokane Road, travel south to Cedar Road, and then continue to Eagle Ridge Boulevard to access that residential area. You will still be able to access Meadow Lane Road, though, on the east side of 195. Tim?
This morning, we're tracking breaking news out of Grant County. Firefighters are working to put out a brush fire that was blocking a part of State Route 24. So it's being called the Highway 24 fire. It's burning about 25 miles west of Othello. You can see how big the flames got late last night. Emergency crews shut down the Highway 24 for several hours to let firefighters get in and gain control of the fire. WashDOT says the road reopened overnight. From wildfire alert cameras in the area, it does look like the fire has quieted down this morning. We have reached out to fire crews to learn more, and we'll bring you updates throughout the morning.
We're also learning more about a fatal crash in Whitman County. This happened just before 11 o'clock last night outside of La Crosse. Washington State Patrol says a vehicle was traveling along westbound State Route 26 and they struck a bicyclist. WSP says that bicyclist was not wearing a helmet and died at the scene. And a man died over the weekend in a shooting near State Line Speedway in Kootenai County. Police say as people were leaving the State Line Speedway area, there was a dispute that may have led to the shooting. They detained somebody for the shooting who reportedly also tried to drive through the crowded area. We will keep you updated as we learn more information.
Your news time now is 6:04. This morning, investigators are still working to learn more about a body that was found in the Spokane River yesterday. First responders pulled the body out of the river near Riverfront Park near the gondolas. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office dive team helped get the body out of the water. Witnesses tell KREM 2 emergency responders used a crane to get the victim out. Police have not released a lot of information. SPD Major Crimes is investigating.
Another Idaho city is considering banning the sale of kratom. You might remember back in April, the city of Kellogg was the first city in Idaho to ban kratom sales. Well, now Idaho Falls in southern Idaho is looking to do the same thing. On a state level, lawmakers did not pass any kratom legislation this session. Right now, Idaho does not regulate kratom sales at vape shops, tobacco stores, or in gas stations. Well, the holidays are often seen as the season of giving, but Idaho Food Bank still needs help beyond Thanksgiving and Christmas.
As we go into the summer, that's when kids are getting out of school, and May is senior month, and we want to make sure that we're there, we're reliable, we're resilient, and we're ready to serve whenever that is across the state.
This past week, the food bank raised more than $100,000. They say it is enough money for about 210,000 meals. Idaho Food Bank says anybody who wants to donate or who needs help can visit their website.
New from over the weekend, Avista launched the first community-based microgrid in eastern Washington. So it's powering the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Family Outreach Center in East Central Spokane. The MLK Center is a community resource that provides a food pantry, childcare, and family support services. And a microgrid is a local power system that will help keep essential services running if the main electric grid goes down. Avista says it uses solar panels, battery storage, and natural gas backup so the center can stay open and operational in case of an unexpected or long power outage. In case you missed it, a 73-year-old tradition made its way through downtown Spokane over the weekend.
The Spokane Junior Lilac Parade's theme was Embrace and celebrated the Spokane community. Take a look at some of the video here. There were more than 60 groups in the parade this year. 14 of them were marching bands. The Lilac Festival Association also announced the award winners.
The large band award for bands with 90 musicians or more went to Cheney and Westwood Middle School's marching bands. The Highland Middle School marching band took home the small band award.
And then the Peppersack drill team won the dance award, and the sweepstakes award went to Evergreen Middle School and Color Guard. They will now be in the Armed Forces Torchlight Parade next Saturday.
Speaking of the Lilac Parade, this was the start of the Lilac Festival week. There will be different luncheons, events, and galas across Spokane leading all up to the Armed Forces Torchlight Parade Saturday night. Tomorrow is the Associated Garden Club's Lilac Luncheon. The Queens and President Luncheon and Gala is on Friday.
And taking a look at the forecast, temperatures are continuing to trend warm here for the region. We're at 77 degrees this afternoon for Spokane, 73 for Coeur d'Alene, and looking at some mid to upper 70s out towards central Washington. Putting this into perspective for you, we continue to see this trend here where we are about 10 degrees above average. So Spokane will do that again with sunset later on at 8:16 p.m. We even see more of a warming trend through tomorrow, as Tuesday is expected to be the warmest day out of this upcoming week. By midweek, though, we start to see some changes, some increasing clouds, cooler temperatures, and even the chance here for some mountain showers and thunderstorms. We'll watch for even temperatures trending a little bit below average for this upcoming weekend. But the full explainer of why this is happening, that's coming up in my extended forecast.
Fentanyl has become a public health crisis in America. Here in Spokane County, overdose deaths have risen dramatically in recent years, but behind every number is a person, a family member, a friend, a neighbor. So what can we do as a community to help? Join us for Let's Talk Facing Fentanyl Together, a community forum hosted by KREM 2 and Gabriel's Challenge. Hear from people impacted by fentanyl and community leaders, including Mayor Lisa Brown and Spokane County Health Officer Francisco Velasquez. I will be moderating the forum alongside NAACP President Lisa Gardner. It's happening this Wednesday, May 13th at 6 p.m. at Northtown Mall. And because it's happening right inside the mall, anyone passing by is encouraged to stop, listen, ask questions, and join the conversation. If you can't make it in person, you can watch the forum the next day on the KREM 2 app.